Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sav and today I'll be DIYing 3 St. Patrick's Day DIYs. We have a mason jar and 2 St. Patrick's Day wall hangs. Well, without further ado, let's grab our glue sticks, scissors, and let's get crafting. Alright, so the first DIY I'll be doing is the mason jar. The materials you'll be needing are paper just to paint over so you don't ruin your hard surface, the paint colors in green, gold, black, some tape that is easily removable off the mason jar, and a mason jar. The first step is to cut and measure tape in order to fit the places where you'll be painting. When you're done taping, you should have a piece that looks something like this for the belt buckle. And now I'm going to go ahead and paint only the parts in here gold. Another thing to remember, when painting, make sure to add as many coats as you want to make sure that it looks opaque. I might be adding 2 to 3 coats, depending on how thick I want it, and to make sure it looks pretty opaque and you can't see through it. Once you have finished painting your belt buckle, it should look something like this with the tape removed. Then I removed this black square in the middle and added a little belt clippy thingy right there. And then next I took some more tape and lined the sides, so then this would become the belt. And make sure to line it up with the middle part sort of, so then it looks like it's going all around and through the belt buckle. So you're gonna just go ahead and paint the inside of this part black. Once you have finished painting your belt part of your mason jar, you're now going to take your green and paint everything that is below the belt buckle, all around. And there you have it, your St. Patrick's Day themed mason jar. You can go ahead and decorate it, add some tulle around the top, but yeah. For the next DIY, we will be making a shamrock glittery hang. The supplies needed for this DIY includes extra paper to put glitter over so you don't mess up your hard surface, green paper, scissors, tape, glitter, glue stick, ruler, a pencil, yarn, hot glue. And then you want to print out a shamrock design in 2 sizes. So you have a smaller one and you have a bigger one. So the first thing you want to do is cut out your templates. Next you want to trace your templates out on green paper and you're going to cut them out. So you will need 3 of your big shamrocks and you will need 2 of the smaller ones. Once you have cut out all your pieces, you are now going to use your glue stick, apply glue, and apply glue to one side, and then go crazy with the sprinkle glitter. Now you're going to take your 3 big pieces and glue them together. As shown here, they are glued at the tips of the leaves all around so they all connect. So we're just going to repeat that here. Take the back side, apply some glue. Then press this one on top. And you're going to do that on here. Apply glue. Then hold it together so it all dries. Next, you're going to measure and cut 3 pieces of this black yarn. You'll have to cut 3 15-centimeter long pieces. Then cut a foot long piece. And then an 18-centimeter piece. With your 18-centimeter string, you're just going to want to tie a simple slip knot. You want to take your 3 15-centimeter pieces and tape them to the inside of your shamrock. Just going to tape it near the top. With your hot glue, you're just going to glue the ends. Very careful you don't burn yourself. And if you don't feel comfortable doing this, you can also just tape it. And while it's still a little wet, you can put in your loop and then hold it all together. Then with your foot-long string, you're going to want to hot glue it right underneath. And now the last step is to glue on your baby shamrocks at the bottom. You're just going to apply glue. That crunch. Okay, so you're just going to apply glue here. You're going to apply glue other one. Sounds like crunchy crackers, but it's not, it's glitter. I'm going to lay this on top. And there you have it, your glittery shamrock hang. Alright, so the last DIY we'll be making is this leprechaun hat wall hang. The supplies needed for this DIY includes extra sheet of paper to paint over, wooden dowels, ruler, pencil, the paint colors in gold, green, and black, yarn colors in black and green, scissors, and hot glue. So the first step is to measure and cut your wooden dowels to make the pieces of the hat. I have made a diagram here. So this top part here will be 6 centimeters. These 2 long pieces are going to be 11 centimeters. These 2 short pieces are going to be 2 centimeters. Then on the inside here there's another 6 centimeters piece. And then on top of that there is 4 2.5 centimeter pieces to form the buckle. And there's a 1.5 centimeter piece here for the buckle detail. When you have all your pieces cut out, you should have 1 1.5 centimeter piece, 2 2 centimeter pieces, 2.5 centimeter pieces, and a total of 4, 6 centimeter pieces, and a total of 4, and 11 centimeter pieces for a total of 2. Now it's time to assemble the hat shape. So when you take a look at this one, They're essentially two pieces that we have to make, the little belt piece and the whole entire hat. So just gonna lay them out with the 11 centimeters here, then in between are the 2 centimeters. And next we're gonna take the 6 centimeter ones. Stick this one in between the two. You're going to take your other 6 one and put it in between, like so. And then for your belt buckle, just going to assemble a square using the 2.5 pieces. And then your 1.5 piece goes in the center. And now you're gonna hot glue on all the points to connect everything together. Alright, so once you have hot glued all your pieces together, you are now going to paint them using the colors black, gold, and green. You're going to make the buckle gold on both sides. You're going to make the main hat color green, but as shown here, there is a strip of black coming across this area right here. So that will be the belt, so make sure you don't leave that out, and let's get painting. Next, once your pieces have fully dried, you're just going to want to take your buckle piece and hot glue it in the center of the strip of the belt here. So for making the pom-poms, I'm going to be using yarn, and I made this little tool here. It just helps me out a bit. You can totally just buy your own pom-poms, but right now I'm just gonna show how to make your own. So you take 2 fingers and you wrap your yarn around it 25 times. Okay, and then you take your scissors and you cut off a little snippet and you hold it in place. Next, you're gonna take your other piece of yarn and set it right here in the crack, and then take this weird little tool thing. I just bent a paper clip and helped push it through to the other side. So then you can grab it and then pull this other part in between the other and tie it off. You can slide it off once you got it secure, and double knot it. Like so. And you're just gonna cut off little stubs, and you're gonna insert your scissors through the loops and cut. Then just roll it around, and then just trim it down. If you don't like the look of it, give it a little haircut. Roll it around again, and then there's your pom-pom. Yay! And you're gonna make another one, so you have 2 pom-poms. Next, you want to measure and cut some pieces of your black yarn. So you're gonna cut an 8-inch piece, a 1-inch piece, and a 2-inch piece. With your 8-inch piece, you're just gonna tie a simple slip knot. Now it's time to assemble everything. So first, let's hot glue our pom-poms together. So I'm gonna find a spot Get my hot glue. Add a little bit of glue there. I'm going to take my 1-inch piece, stick it in, and then close it up around. Careful not to burn yourself. The end directly below it. I'm going to add some hot glue. I'm going to take my 2-inch piece, place it in there. Squeezing it very carefully. Then for my second pom-pom, I'm going to add hot glue, and then the 2-inch piece, the bottom of the 2-inch piece just goes in here, and I close around that. So we get a string of pom-poms. And next we can hot glue the slip knot loop at the top. Just gonna hot glue the yarn. So the last step now is just to hot glue the pom-poms to your hat. And then once it dries, you're done. Thank you all for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please subscribe for more and give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below on what DIYs you think I should DIY next. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye!